Yeah, we straight 93 pressure over here.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot. Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big shift, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back.
Oh, one of those.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He'll let one go deep for Howard. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor it. He shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, normally when you talk about tight ends, you immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field. But to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Extra point up and good by Succa, and it's now a 7-0 game. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yeah, these niggas dead time, bro. Everybody on my motherfucking offensive line yellow. Yeah, it did.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Rolling to his right. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back 1st down pickups.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second into his prime time.
He'll probably be clicking on yours and still playing on yours if he's getting badges.
Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a return out short of the 46-yard line.
Noted.
Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Oh, wide open, complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Second and goal from the 1. On play action, now Brady. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to third and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. O.J. Howard with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bucs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succo. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
if you're going to take the X-Factors off, you might well take momentum off of him,
and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott from the gun. Left side to Lamb. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us.
You ain't checked in with him, bro.
He's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
From the 40 now on second down. Prescott trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Hey, Root, if you looking at this, I don't know how long I'm going to last this.
Team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
You're not lying. This nigga ain't terrible.
21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around? And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Now Greg Zuerlein for the extra point.
I done seen Levante David get stuck in the wash and still come back and make the interception. I done seen where corner was at, a safety was at the line. Hell no. Seen as well safety at the linebacker position and go and jump the route. All that, bro.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein.
Well,
Kick it away.
I know what I need to do. Shoot.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going.
He said, "Hot damn, I ain't know they were 8 and 8. I mean, 0 and 8.
Can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call.
He loving it right there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
All right.
On the delay, Jones. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now a play fake. Brady. Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Fielded at the 20. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott off play action. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. William Golston. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked by Pierre Desir. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45.
Is Pierre Desir like that?
Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long.
Ask him for a friend.
I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are.
Are you watching my stream or something?
They tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your
he's on the OJ Howard like it's a trade game.
You break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Yeah, Brady's throw there, incomplete.
That was nice work there.
Well, I throw it to him because they'll be open.
Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10.
Oh, I'm feeding him tight end, cuz.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The passing game's been working quite well.
He just throwing it to OJ Howard. Like, when I tell you, he got the Buccaneers, and nobody else on his defense, on his offense touched the ball.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Brady. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Off the play fake, Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
And Dak Prescott was not the only Cowboy to miss the bulk of last season. Remember, Blake Jarwin went down in the Sunday night opener on the road against the Rams. He's back healthy and makes a nice catch there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Toss left to Elliott.
He a rude nigga,
That play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You know,
see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. A solid stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. 99 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Prescott to throw this time. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Dak's going to keep it, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's Elliott, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away, and the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
Big Sleep, what's good with you, G?
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
No, it was deuce.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Yeah, I don't advise anybody to watch my screen if it's any kids around, because I'm gonna tell you, boy, I'm cussing king of the South over here. You feel me?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Yeah.
From midfield, here's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Howard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way.
Yeah, but I know where you're going. I mean, fuck.
Gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
This nigga up in the Root League, the throw it to them, the tight end.
Being chased out left.
Most of the time. I mean, bro, only person that nigga see is O.J. Howard. And I see it too. And I'm like, let me, you know.
Pocket, realize he had nothing. Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. A check down here to Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Brady now to throw. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown.
Bro, I feel like I'm playing against Juanis.
Monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Hold up.
Suck up for the extra point.
What?
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is Tony Pollard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Came through cripping. Crip.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
What?
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Oh, yeah, man. Them
The
bitches
Cowboys
clean,
going to
bro.
burn the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 4 yards remain for second down.
Hey, Root. Hey, boy.
What happened, man?
Prescott now.
Ain't it, cuz?
And that is
It ain't my league. Don't do that.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch.
It ain't it. So with him taking that damn little X factors and shit off, he got a lot of niggas out here running free doing whatever, cuz. Like niggas that ain't even worth a damn. Like this nigga recovered. He got stuck in a wash on the screen. This nigga recovered on the screen and everything, bro. Get it.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the
Touche.
Buccaneers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. All fumbles are
different, man.
costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all they needed, right? But the problem is,
I ain't even want to elaborate on it no
but
more.
that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
You out of there?
Obviously, I ain't gonna hold you.
Now
He
after the
got
fumble recovery, it's
same
Brady.
person getting the ball.
A quick pass here to Godwin. And inside the 20 before he's
Same person getting the ball. O.J. Howard getting the ball the whole
a
game,
chance to
bro.
try to add
Like
3
me
points
Parsons before you
heading
leave.
to the locker room.
niggas is there. niggas is there.
Put this one right through, and then push the lead up to 17. So a nice kick there as they were able to add on to their lead.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out,
Yes, you have
you're
to
able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So still time for the kickoff here.
Nah, but the nigga good. I ain't gonna hold you. He good. I mean, he know what he doing. But
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
It's the cap shit that's in behind the
So
game
we'll
whenever you
reach
playing it
halftime
like
here
this.
in the Thursday night
You know what I'm saying?
as we
It's
toss
just
it
like
now. So east of here to
playing with a
Orlando,
linebacker
it's
where
Jonathan
a
Coach with
linebacker can
the VA
underneath the
Sports
corner's
halftime
route.
report.
You see what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
new season, so
I
both of
mean,
these coaching staffs are
a wide
likely
receiver's
making winning
route.
adjustments after
Shouldn't
that
even be
first
able to
half really
run with
well.
the niggas.
So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you.
So
And welcome everyone
to give
back.
you a
Who you playing,
mindset of what it
Ash?
remind me of,
We'll see if week 1
it
Who you
remind
fixing
me
playing?
of the
becomes a
damn four
deciding
league.
factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across.
I ain't
Gotta
losing
do that
by
against you, man. You be cheating.
I ain't losing by much though. I ain't losing.
Nah, you only down 2 touchdowns, 2 possessions.
About set
I can't believe he got that damn fumble though.
Offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Nice play there by Shaq Barrett, and he was always going to be hard-pressed to match his 2019 output, where his 19.5 sacks led the NFL. But still in 2020, he put 8 on the board and remains a key cog in the Buccaneers defense.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Oh my God!
Falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but
Mr.
maybe run some
B-Wag.
simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him.
Who you playing,
Try to get
Amo?
it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up. But they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one just goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Knew where the ball was going. OJ Howard ain't played this good since motherfucking what's his name? Since Alabama,
It's
boy.
Chris Godwin. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic.
Nope, I got you
But
beat.
that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up
I
some
don't make them
blocking
either, but I
assignments,
miss them by a
run
mile.
few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off near the 32. He's at the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Make sure you set my force win against the bye week.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Yeah, anytime you got more too.
Dude, please tell me you watching this fucking, bro.
My bad, I just turned my ad stream. Nah, what happened?
Nah, you straight.
See what we got going on over here.
You I'm about to cut the heat off.
Hold on, I got it. Let me see. Did he scramble immediately?
The Bucs offense set to begin their
this
next
shit off,
possession.
and hot damn telling he got
See
it.
what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the teammate.
Oh my! What in the fuck are we playing, bro?
Other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, one of the reasons I'm there, the shit the way it is, and chasing fucking points.
They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Man, there's no abilities. That's all.
No abilities.
That's the only difference.
Here's Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st down catch there by O.J. Howard. Well done, and he's got to be excited because he missed a lot of the fun last year after suffering a torn Achilles back in week 4. But his head coach, Bruce Arians, says the sky's the limit for him in 2021 after rehabbing in the offseason.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Oh, man.
Good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
This is a screen or an out route by what's his name? O.J. Howard.
Here's Brady to throw.
Figure out.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one.
Good.
How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points. They're by the wayside on that one.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right.
You're going to get out of this hole.
Was more than to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
That's a little bit of fumble, Ash.
Get outside. Hey, this nigga this nigga came out in block squeeze and I came out of him.
So now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Oh man, boy. Damn. Got to be more careful. And then came out and blocked. Hey, put block squeeze. Who stopped the run, boy?
Drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Tampa offense ready
Jamar
to get
Chase is not an X factor. He's a
superstar. This is
superstar.
really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter.
Jamar Chase came. He comes as a super superstar.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Receiving area.
Open man is Howard, the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
What's that?
Yeah, that motherfucker kill him, boy.
That was an RPO, was it not?
It was.
Pass off really good. Gotta add that.
Didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. Another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been
I don't see any of that.
And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them.
Never in the history of negative have I ever.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
This nigga, out of 11 players, 9 got out of the XO star.
2 yards the loss, 2nd
Deuce.
and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever's
Hey,
going to
Deuce,
take.
what formation is that out of?
On 2nd and 12.
That's the one I need. I've been looking for that.
Not fucking time.
Picked off near the
Shit,
29.
being picked off. Look how this nigga running.
Boy.
10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Zerline good with a PAT.
No, I just
And the
see
lead
the
is
two
trimmed down
names
to
pop up
10.
at the bottom as we play each other.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
J8 no.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. He'll let one go deep for Howard. They've got his man. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short.
You know who to do with the Buccaneers is?
So it's Buccaneer football.
Up in this no X factor or no trade league.
A game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no
talking to Luke.
They'll say no.
What'd you say?
I'll say you know who this dude with these Buccaneers is?
No, I don't know who that is. I don't know 90% of them cats.
Oh, damn.
Clock's going to go. But his thought is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Give me the pick, bro.
You may leave an opening that can come back and get you.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Off the option, it's Jones. No gain on the play that time, so a big
He's
stop,
home.
and it's going to leave him with a 4th
But it's still a thing for him, not for you, I guess, if that makes sense.
Linebacker, what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
No,
He looked like one of those guys.
it says hide the ball.
Succop's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Billups.
Prescott. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
To throw, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to run a couple plays in a hole, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Prescott. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
They take IOUs.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught. He got it in the end zone. So instead of trying to get 1 point closer, they roll the dice on the fake and come up with two. The clock showing 19 seconds to go.
You usually get that trouble return.
And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 9 and 10%.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point in the game, I
He
know
probably
you've been
gonna get it,
aggressive.
bro.
I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
That's the biggest stuff they got.
One fly deep for Cooper. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Oh, he did come and go, huh?
You said what?
I said, I see you came back on it.
Yeah, he kept trying to throw it after he kept trying to throw it. He should have just nailed it down. If I would have had somebody trailing me or whatnot, like a fast corner trailing me, I would have had damn pitched it.
What do y'all have out there?
It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
He ain't got no Wawa.
So for the Buccaneers, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
See, like I've been saying, in Texas, y'all got Buc-ee's, though, Amar, which is like a Walmart, Target, Wawa, Come and Go, all that shit put together. But Buc-ee's ain't shit to you because you're there. But for people like us who don't have a Buc-ee's, when we go by there and see 300 gas pumps and go in there, this shit is like a fucking, yeah, it's like really a one-stop shop, bro. Yeah, but Buc-ee's is like Walmart.